5 people in here, 9 and 2 likes. San Life was cracking. Trebolero was cracking. Bruins fan. I see you guys. You guys must be the 3 likes. Rally Dubs, he says. My boy Keller was cracking. Herman. Yo. Was cracking. I see you. Mr. Goyo says, happy birthday. Happy Cinco de Mayo to you and your family and to everybody on the platform. Yeah, yeah. Likewise, I appreciate that. Googleplex was cracking. No shirt Mayo. Noah, what's up? I see you. Midwest, the boonies. Midwest, the boonies. Get some. I see you. All right, Michael. I see you, homie. Bruins fan said I was the first like I get a free T-shirt. I don't even get free T-shirts. Dubzilla, what's cracking? Born Supreme, Big O, Happy Cinco de Mayo. Likewise. Who's drinking right now? Who's drinking? How many of you guys drinking? I saw good, Michael. Nobody's drinking right now. Everybody got to go to work tomorrow. That's what it is, huh? I had a couple drinks earlier, but it's you got to work tomorrow. You're Muslim? There you go. He said, Ray said he's smoking a blunto. That's right. The Bruce Lee's out there, huh? Hey, if you can knock out 32 dudes, why stop at 32? Well, I think everybody out there was nobody left. He beat up he won the riot by himself. Zara said, "Hey, Vato Loco, what's up? What's cracking? Get some said on a sick one. Yeah. Oh, doctor's order said no more drinking and no more drinking then. You know what some people do is they tell them you can't drink any more beer. They say, okay, I'll just drink liquor. It's safer. It's cleaner. Oh, 16 people in here, 14 likes. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. Did I see Gunner's impression of me? Yeah, I did. That shit's funny, huh? Fucker. Trucha fool, just chilling. Michael said that dude was the Achilles of Pelican Bay. Yeah, no, that was crazy. Hypervigilant said, "What's up, brother? Much love from up north. It's going down this weekend. It is, huh? You're not getting your notifications. I know they do that a lot. The last 2 videos I put out, they didn't even monetize them, so they're probably on my channel messing with me again." Rick said, "What's up, big dubs? How's it going? It's all good, eh?" Sarah said, "I'm drinking some Strawberry Hill." Strawberry Hill was I'm not gonna say nothing. Get some. Why was your book in English? What? Killer sauce. Doctor told me to cut out drinking, so I wrote drinking on a piece of paper and cut it out. Ray G, suh. My Sarah said her first ex-husband was at Pelican Bay and in that riot. Trebolero said, this Vato's more chingon than Thompson, who knocked out 5. Yeah, Thompson could only do 5. 32. Sheesh, man. Googleplex said, hey, that dude you circled in the video, was that you? I didn't circle him. That's actually National Geographic. That was their footage. Their, It's from the prison, but that was the video that National Geographic put out. No, that was Sharky. That's who wound up getting killed by the cops. Richie Loke said, "What's up, party peoples?" Yee. Sarah said, "At the ditching parties with Strawberry Hill." Nah, man, I'm gonna tell you. Like in my neighborhood, we knew the Strawberry Hill. That was we used to call that the panty dropper. Damn, it worked. Damn, everybody left. What happened? Mike said maybe they were just exaggerating. You think? But here's the thing. Why is everybody leaving? Now it says 6 people, 9 people. Anyways, um, so one of I believe if I remember the name right, somebody got at me in the comment section. I know he's um one of Kev Mack's homies, I believe, and Kev Mack is from the same neighborhood as Big U. Shout out to Kev Mack. But they said that Big U was never even in Pelican Bay, that he was in high desert in Calipat. Well, the same thing goes. You know what I mean? He was not, that did not happen, especially at those 2 prisons. He did not knock out 32 dudes. He didn't. But the reason why I answered and I responded was because the videos that are out there, the titles say Pelican Bay. And those videos have been out for weeks, and Big U hasn't stepped in and said, "Hey man, I wasn't there. That take that shit down." He let it ride. And Calipatria doesn't have cameras on the yard the way Pelican Bay does. Neither does High Desert. So when he says, "Oh, they got footage of it," Pelican Bay, every inch of the yard is being videotaped. Before yard goes out, they turn on all the cameras. Somebody gets killed on the yard, they put the yard down. They tell all the towers, check your video footage. And then whatever tower has it on camera, they call the sergeant will go over there. They'll look at the video, go back to the yard, and handcuff the guys that they know did it. That's how it is over there. Um, Rick said, "What's up on the Canelo fight, Dubs? Are you gonna watch it? If so, who are you going for?" I'm going for Canelo, no matter who he fights. But no, I don't think we're gonna watch it. Little Red Ray. It was comedy when Nate said, "What was the other blacks doing when he was KOing fools for reals?" Right? Hey, what's up, Denise? I see you. Big U, Big U play on. I'm gonna get you, sucker. Uh, Sinaloa 760. I see you, Mr. Gore. Yeah, the homeboy Whack Deuce just said that he was never in Pelican Bay in the 2000. Yeah. Uh, I saw Dodger Blue asked, "You saw the video Bozo did on Big U?" I saw a part of it. Video Depot. Dubs, why don't you do a live pinta workout? Are you crazy? Modern history. Why Big? You say he knocked you out, Dubs? Charlie. He didn't knock me out. He didn't. I'm sure he's knocked a lot of people out in his lifetime, but it wasn't 32 people in a riot. I guarantee you that. Hey, Selena, how you doing? Yeah, I did. Get rid of it. You're late. You're on the late fade, girl. It's been a few. It's been a few since I have. What? What? Oh. Little Ray Ray says Big U works for the government. He does this to create beef reactions while he on the sideline. He's Hollywood. I don't know. A lot of people say a lot of people work for the government. I don't believe it. Modern history said he was on a good one when he was yapping. Well, the thing is, the guy who did the most talking was Whack 100, who wasn't there. Um, I didn't want to talk about Whack, but he wasn't there. And for whatever reason, he felt like he needed to be the mouthpiece. But Big U did say, yeah, he did say, yeah, I was putting him to sleep. I don't see that. That's not good. I don't like that. Sarah said, Dubs, you and Gunner should do a live together. I've jumped on his before. Hypervigilance. Have you seen any Nicolas Cage movies? Like the worst actor in the world, right? It's hard to watch a Nicolas Cage movie. Water History has me blocked because he's a troll. Click his name. What? Okay, let me see. Hey, what's up, Vicky? Where's uh, Water History said block who? I don't block anyone. Yeah, he don't have a wrench. He can't block anybody. He don't have a wrench. Video tipo, dubs, pozole, or menudo. Menudo. Man, he meant to say he was selling Seroquel. That's how you knock him out. Fuck. What's up? I see you, Southsider 619. How you doing, Holmes? Oh, he's saying click his a sauce. He's saying click Water History's name and go to his channel. What's up, Cruise Control? How you doing? Sounds like COVID? No. I think I'm getting over a cold. I don't know. I didn't even know I had it, but I think I'm getting over it now. All right. You have a good night too, Selena. Frank said, damn, bunch of people spoke on the big U thing. Laugh out loud. That's how you know everyone be watching your stilo. I don't think it was just that, Frank. I think that it's one thing when Whack 100 says something, he's a joke, he's a clown, you know what I mean? Everything Whack 100 does, he does for clout. Um, but when somebody like Big U with his reputation and his status, within his people, when he says something and then leaves it out there to be I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people felt like Big U should have probably not said that because there ain't nobody that believes that. I mean, listen, shout out to Nate Dog 916. You guys subscribe to his channel. But even they said, and those are blacks. They even said that's not gonna happen. It don't matter how good you are with your hands, when you have a group of people who have made weapons, gotten out there knowing they're gonna get shot at with a mini 14. You know what I mean? They're going out there determined to kill somebody or die where they're at. I mean, how you gonna believe that they're gonna just stand around and let this shit happen? Come on, man. It was pointless. I don't see what the point was in saying all that shit. Stephen Q. Hey, all right, likewise. Born Supreme said, I got Canelo by knockout in under 8 rounds. More than likely, that's what's going to happen, no matter who he fights. 90032 said, I traded my Mini 14 and AK 47 for a 97 Civic. True story. Sag B, what's, hey, thank you, likewise. I'm not going to be on too long, guys, because don't have that much battery. Googleplex said Betty won't knock out Mayweather. Well, nobody could. He runs. You know what I mean? Mayweather's not a fighter. He's a boxer. Um, but Mayweather lost the fight to Chino Maidana. Go look at that fight. The first one, the second one, Mayweather won easy. But the first fight against Maidana, Mayweather lost that fight. That was fixed. Maidana beat the shit out of him. Frankie said, "Hey, big dog, can you share where Sharky was from?" I don't remember where he was from, eh? Um, I didn't know Sharky well. The day before, when everybody was going to the fence and basically saying like, see you guys tomorrow morning, because everybody knew it was gonna happen the next day. Hey, see you tomorrow. Everybody be safe. He was right there with dudes that I knew, and so stuck my finger through the fence. That's basically like a handshake. Um, but I didn't know him personally. I knew Shanky, the one that was killed in the Folsom riot, but I didn't know Sharky well. Spinal says I knocked out Dubs and all his hood, then went to Cantaranas and knocked him out, and then knocked out all of MS-13. That's a lot of people right there. Little Ray Ray says, Vicky, click on Vadu History's name and go to his channel. Fool has everybody on there trolling. Oh shit. Sarah said, hey, I knocked out 32 cholas at a ditching party. That's right, Droops, I see you. Eric said, what's good, Dubs, to Larry County up here. That's right, I see you. Juan, what it do, local? Have a good one, good content. Hey, thank you, I appreciate that. Richie Loke said, live action, live action. Yee. Real true talk. Good video, brother, man. Big you. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you. Um, Michael said, Dubs, would you get in the ring with Canelo for $1 million, one round? No, I wouldn't. Because I'm not trying to get in there and run from nobody. I damn sure don't want to get my jaw broke. So I'm better off watching you get in there, fool. Frankie said Mayweather lost to Castillo 2 years ago. I didn't see that one, but I saw the Maidana fight. Steve Martinez sub G, respect from the 559. That's right, homie. I see you. Rick 21. Saludos Dubs. He lost Jose Luis Castillo. Yeah, that's what he was saying right now. No, I know Spinal. It's all good. Sarah, again, damn, another 32. That's 64 already, because I read the last one. Hey, Dubs, I knocked out 32 cholas at a ditching party. That's right. Um, Raider Laker, Dubs, I see you. Pill Cosby, sup, Bullet, Florencia, MSP, and y'all. Um, Richie R. Saludos, Simon Maidana had Mayweather on the ropes. Bull bopping him. Definitely won. Absolutely. Um, I don't know why he changed the way he fought the second time, but he definitely lost the second one. But he beat Mayweather the first one. Hey, you know what? Michael said, "How about Sonny versus Canelo?" You know what, Sonny? Hopefully Sonny doesn't get upset, but I'm gonna ask you guys, those of you that pray, keep Sonny in your prayers. His health isn't what it could be right now. He's good. You know what I mean? He's on his feet and shit, but um, just keep him in your thoughts and prayers. Body history Dubs. What happened to the merch? I wanted to get a shirt. It's still there. It's on Etsy. Butterfly Effect and more. Sex said, why do we celebrate Cinco de Mayo if it has nothing to do with America? Because America, it's basically American capitalism at its finest. It's pushed by beer companies more than anything, and probably hotels, but it's not actually celebrated in Mexico either. I don't believe. Maybe in Puebla it is. I doubt, but maybe in Puebla. But it's not. It's nothing in Mexico, and it's really an American holiday, basically, just so people can party. Sarah said, "Good night, Dubs. I'm glad I finally caught your live. I had to clean house. All right, you have a good night." Frankie said, "Thanks to you, I put my water next to positive music before I drink it. Do that shit, Holmes. They say that it helps the molecules in the water, and our body, like the Earth, is 70% water. So if you want to have good molecules in your body." Vicky said, "Little Ray Ray, who's that?" Googleplex said, "Did you go to CYA Chino?" That's YTS. Yeah, that's where I parole from. Bill Cosby, what are you talking about? Minority Reporter. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Likewise. Yeah, Southsider. I know, man. It's not good. You said, "Hey, Bruins, what's happening, Doug?" Just chilling, eh? Just chilling. Gunner's profiles. Oh, Gunner's up in here. He says, "Saludos para todos." Sarah said, "Huh? Hmm? Yeah, well, he's got two channels, man." Oh, big Gil, American Cholos in here. How you doing, homie? We're just chilling, just chopping it up real quick. I'm trying to figure out where I left my shirt. Gunner said, "Bang bang." Real Truth Talk said, "America makes money on us Mexicans and on our land." Yeah, they do. AZ Gunslinger said, "Arizona tapping in big dubs." I appreciate it, Arizona. Um, Art said, "Drinko de Mayo." That's what it is. It's only celebrated here. Um, the Southwest probably exclusively, but I'm sure there's people in other parts. Maybe the East Coast does too. Who knows? Do I have to work tomorrow? Yes, I do. Real Truth Talk said, "American Cholo in the casa." That's right. Gunner and American Cholo. We got the big channels up in here right now. I appreciate it. Um, Born Supreme said, "Add American Cholo greetings, my brother." Sean Blue said, "Poway, California, 858." So what do we want to talk about, man? Let's see if we got something we can talk about. Something positive. Raider Lakers said, "If I didn't have to work tomorrow, I would be out celebrating." You can celebrate tomorrow. Like I said earlier, I had a few drinks earlier. But hey, Mo Bigger, what's going on here? What is a positive platform? We don't need any fighting up in here. Sean Blue said, "Big JD is back." Um, I saw a video of him the other day. I hope he's doing all right. Uh, that's all I can say. I spoke to him on the phone a few months ago, and I know he's going through some. I see you, Gil. I know. Hey, it was a little warm, and I decided to take it off, and I feel like I never should have. I should have kept it on. Frank Oliva said, "You see that fool's arm after he attacked Dave Chappelle." This is the thing. You always have copycat criminals, right? Um, when Chris Rock got slapped, I think everybody knew a comedian was gonna get rushed at some point. Somebody was gonna do that. The thing is, Dave Chappelle has made a lot of jokes about the trans community, but he always has a point, and he has friends that are gay. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird, man. People are a trip. Let's see. Googleplex says, Cinco de Mayo is relevant to the U.S. because it was a big blow to the French. The French were a problem for American imperialism. Yeah, but then America should celebrate it and not the beer companies. The beer companies push it more than anybody. How do I feel about Danny Trejo? I haven't thought about him. Um, I feel like he might need an eye job. um, I do know what you're getting at as far as he has spoken um, about some things in prison, and I think he's an older cat, and he was around some real people, real heavy hitters back in the days, but he has some of his facts way off. But who am I to tell an older dude like that what to do and what to say? You know, Sex said, "Do you think there's gang members who actually have real hate for their enemy, and then gang members who just do it because they have to?" Absolutely. In every so let's like I don't know nothing about this era, right? Um, but Gil's on here, and Gil could agree or disagree with me. So back in the mid late '80s, early '90s, when shit was just crazy, right? Every single vaudeville had a crew. Maybe depending on how big the vaudeville was, two or three crews, and those crews were straight hitters, shooters, killers, and they were doing everything, and everybody else was living off of those guys' names. And those guys were the same guys for their vaudeville that were always in jail, always in and out of the halls, camps, the joint, and everything. And everybody else was sitting around boning broads and laughing at us for being in the joint. But it's true. It's a small percentage in every neighborhood. In every neighborhood that were really with the business. The rest were just riding coattails. No disrespect, but they know who they are. Um Frankie said eye job and foot job. Hey, what's up, Blue Bell? I see you. Um oh shit, Frank said Danny Trejo was one of the ones that got laid out by Big U. Eh? Look at Big U. Big fucking knocked everybody out. He knocked visitors out. Fuck, eh? Let me just go ahead and I'll get that because somebody missed him. Gil, B Bones. Gil's is a buddy of mine, so I don't know what you mean about he's irrelevant. Um, you might be irrelevant in a minute. What's up, F Sauce? I see you. Hey, B Bones. I appreciate you saying no disrespect to me, but you know, like I said, I like Gil. You know what I mean? I support his channel and what he's trying to do. I really don't think Gil is a lame. I think his own homeboys can attest to that more than likely. You know what I'm saying? Um, Maybe you don't like the things that he says. Maybe you don't agree with the things that he says, but to call his heart and his character into question like that, I mean, that's just not how I get down. Fucking Googleplex. uh, Raider Lakers said Gil's educating the raza. Gil gives people the opportunity to call in. Gives people the opportunity to get on camera with him too. So people that have a difference of opinion, um, he let you air it. You know, I don't know, man. I just, I learned something a long time ago, and it was, I've said it a bunch of times on this channel. We need to focus on our similarities rather than our differences. That's the only way we advance and grow as people. If you keep focusing on somebody else's, your differences with somebody else, you're gonna be in the same spot forever. Mr. You keep saying that, Holmes. Let me see your wall. The fuck, it's a wall. Big Mike, how you doing? Just chilling, chilling. Damn, I got 93 people in here. It's been a long time since I had 93. Ace, happy Cinco de Mayo, homie. What did you eat for dinner? I had went out and had a burger and some drinks. When's the dance off, Big Dubs? What you guys need to do, you guys need to go to Gunner's TikTok. You guys gotta follow his channel, get him up to 1,000, and then let's see what happens. What are Sex said, what's your thoughts on Monster? Monster who? Monster Cody? Never met him. I can't really formulate an opinion on him. Creepy. Dub, saludos. Would you ever go into more detail on I guess what actually happened in the debate? No, I wouldn't. No, because um you can't tell that story without mentioning names, and you can't mention names because there was somebody killed there. Even though the cops killed him, people could still get tied into shit. You know what I mean? It's strange the way it works. Um, Googleplex. Why are you talking like you're Italian? I'm a going to be real with you. But anyways, he says, I'm gonna be real with you. Gil appeals to a small percentage of Hispanics, and that's not gonna change. That gangster turned conservative shit doesn't fly with most. Well, I don't think Gil is a conservative. I'm a conservative. Um, Gil started out, when his channel first started, Gil wasn't. I can't speak for Gil. Gil didn't seem to be, from my point of view, where I am. Right now, I think over time and with what has happened with the election, with the looting, the burning, the pillaging, and how it was okay, how liberal politicians were okay with certain cities burning down, and I think Gil was forced to look at things from a different perspective, you know. But again, I can't speak for Gil. But I don't think Gil is a conservative myself. I don't. Sarah said, it's been a long time since you've done a live. That's why you haven't seen 90. Sarah, all last week I was live. Monday through Thursday I was live. You should have been there. One of them days went crazy. I got blessed in a major way. Um, BB said, Burger, it's Cinco de Mayo, homie. You got to level up. Gil, did you save dubs? Yeah, I did. Um, Vicky said, if you haven't hit the like, slap yourselves and go sit in the corner. That's right. First Last says, who cares what party is? Exactly. Gunners Collective on TikTok. Uh, I'm going to block you myself. First Last said, no, not all Hispanics got to vote blue. Absolutely. Kevin, salute from NYC. Question: has the South Side warred and had riots with every group and race in the CDC? They have. There's been times when they warred with every group at the same time. It happened in High Desert a couple times. But that's a known fact, and that's why when people like to say the so-called alliance between the Southerners and the whites, that's not accurate at all. They're cordial, but it, people have something that happened between two other things in the 60s and 70s. People misconstrue it with what goes on. I can't go into the details, but people have it all mixed up. And they have it mixed up. It's usually the ones that were on the short end of the stick that like to push that narrative. Um, Art H said, Ronald Reagan said it best. The Hispanic community is more conservative than they think. Absolutely. Raza we are raised with conservative values, conservative views, and that's why I don't understand how they vote liberal as wholeheartedly as they do. I don't get it. Um, but it is what it is. Um, Born Supreme says I was in Pico Union and passed through the heart of a certain neighborhood's hood and seen zero traces of them. It was crazy. For reals, gentrification is real. Uh, David says, "What's up, Dubs? You chilling all naked? Nah, I got socks on. You know what's up." Second, Edgar. Uh, no, sex. It was down. It was gonna go down no matter what. Did I lose weight? F sauce. I shaved my goatee. Fool. The fuck. He said, "Did you lose weight?" Mario said, "Real talk. I'm from the Mission up north. My hood is definitely gentrifying. I think they're really trying to do it to all of California. Somebody had said, I mentioned it a few times on here. Somebody had said that movie Hunger Games is gonna be what California is gonna be. Um, there's gonna be pockets of poor, but they're gonna push everybody into those pockets. But for the most part, it's gonna be this state is gonna be for the elite, and New York will be next. Googleplex said, laugh out loud. I seen white people walking around the east side of South Central today. I had to look twice to see if maybe they were Bible thumpers, but they weren't. For reals. You see it everywhere now. First Last said, they want our neighborhoods because theirs are plain. Uh, Denise, you're stupid. If voting really worked, it would be outlawed. Huh, that's interesting. Everybody wants me to say, my name is Jeff. Jacket said, do you think Big U embellished the story and maybe he got like a good two in a riot? Well, the thing is, I mean, could he knock somebody out in a riot? Yeah, he could. But my thing is, the way it works in there, everyone would have wanted to move on him. So he wouldn't have had one or two dudes or one dude go at him. There would have been five or six minimum with steel and very experienced dudes would have went after him because he would have been considered a trophy. You know, he does interviews where they call him a Crip leader. Now, you think a dude that's labeled a Crip leader on the streets is going to be able to step on a prison yard, a level 4 yard, and not have all of his enemies mouths watering to get him when it goes down? Come on, man. And I don't put, you guys know, I don't push violence, I don't push negativity, none of that shit, but I'm keeping it real. He would have some very seasoned individuals trying to kill him. So uh, I know for a fact it didn't happen in the prisons he's saying he was at. Sex, do you know anything about gang politics anywhere other than Cali? No, I don't. I've never been anywhere else other than California. 916, I see you. I appreciate that. Likewise. Sean Blue said Monster Cody is a Crip King. Well, there you go. I mean, I know of him. I know he wrote books and, but I can't speak on him. I don't know anything about him. How long did the riot last? It was about 12 minutes long, I think. What do you think? Fidel asks, what do you think about the groups that aren't Southside, like Fools in Texas? Um, if you know anything about me, then you would know. I believe that you know, barrios have been around for over 100 years, and that lifestyle is not what any of us want our children to be involved in. You know what I mean? I don't care where anybody's from. I think it's time that we stop going in that circle. You know what I mean? We break that cycle and start instead trying to get our kids to want to get into school and be educated and um, do something a whole lot more positive than carry a gun and do some drugs and go sit in a prison cell. So I don't care. I don't care nothing about. I'm just not impressed with the street stuff. You know what I mean? I think we played that out. It has ran its course. Born Supreme, could it also be that while incarcerated, Big U really wasn't a factor as you claim? No, but the thing is, Big U is a factor, and um, I don't see the thing. I don't have anything against him. I just didn't like the story because it doesn't make sense to anyone that's been to prison, right? Um, but I believe Big U was a factor anywhere he goes. I don't think he's gonna tuck his tail when he hits the joint. You know what I mean? I don't see that at all. Uh, Spinal said, "Would you rather have your kids gangbang or join the military? Join the military. I tried to join the military. Well, I tried to join the Devil Pups program because I always wanted to be a Marine when I was a kid. And I tried to join the Devil Pups program when I was 13, and the recruiter told me it wasn't gonna happen because I was already on probation and that I was a fuck up. And so I continued doing what I was doing. Bless you. All right, F Sauce, you have a good night. John Doe said, hope you're having a great night, my boy. Much love and respect from Pacoima. Happy Cinco de Mayo. And likewise, appreciate that. Christian, how was it having a primo in there with you? You gotta understand that when you're in prison, like even if it's your family, prison is cutthroat. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I mean? Um, there's been times when a brother, blood brother, would have to move on to his own brother. So That's just how prison is. Southsiders said, I wanted to be a Marine too, Dubs. That's right. They ain't no joke. Shark, Sharkamento. You homie. I sent mine from Northern California. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. Sarah, I accidentally put the like on Gunners Collective instead of Dubs. My son says I have gorilla hands. Damn, Sarah. Vicky Marie, $10. Thank you. I appreciate that. OG Cruisers, that's my homeboy. That's right, live. Oh, that's right. Live that good life. It's live that good life is precious and time is valuable. That's right. Michael, he's having some serious physical things going on right now. 916 Hitman said, that's right, homie. We need to stop thinking as workers and more business. That's right. You know, I used to say, get out of that curb server mentality and think like a boss. You know what I mean? Which is exactly the same thing as what you're saying. Jacket, did you disagree with a lot of different situations as far as riots without going into details? I will only say this. The two biggest riots in the whole time I was in prison, and pretty much I think they were two of the biggest ever, was the 96 one in New Folsom and the 2001 in Pelican Bay. And neither one should have happened. When, if people knew what was really behind them, um, you would scratch your head. They shouldn't have happened. They were bad for business. Um, and both times, like most times, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but most of the time, um, when the Southerners move and they make a decision to move, the cops usually kill at least one of them because they don't stop until they decide they're done. And usually it takes the cop killing one for him to say, all right, we got to let him take the body off the yard. And the cops know that. Uh, let's see. Oh, sheesh. Hey, what's up, money? How you doing? Born Supreme says, Dubs, homie, just curious, out of all those times you got down in a one-on-one head up while incarcerated, did you ever take any else? You don't do one-on-ones in the joint, Born Supreme. Um in YA, I'm gonna say, and people are gonna say, oh hell, haircut. He now Dubs is big U. Um I didn't take an L in YA. The closest I ever got to taking an L in YA was somebody I became real close to, and that was that guy from Colonia Chicas I talked about. We had to chunk him twice. The guy was a lot fucking taller than me too, so he had that reach on me. Johnny was cracking. Yeah, I know, man. CNC Tech was cracking. I see you. Sin City Banquish was cracking. Real true talk. Wow, no one-on-ones in California. Not with the Mexicans. Not no Mexicans are allowed to put hands on each other. If here's the thing that people used to say. If it can be handled with your fist, it can be handled with your mouth. You know what I mean? You could talk about it because it ain't serious. If Mexicans from Southern California have an issue with each other and keep pushing the issue, what's going to wind up happening is they're both going to have to grab a knife and meet somewhere on the yard, and somebody's going to the morgue, or at least you're both going to the hospital. Because if it's serious, then try to kill each other. But there is no, um, I want to get down with that guy. And the reason why is because there's no bullying. When you start letting dudes put hands on each other, that allows for bullying. When you allow bullying, then a lot of other shit comes into play. No, I never met anybody with a state RICO charge, Googleplex. Absolutely, Kevin. Absolutely. I don't even remember Pizzagate, Sean, to be honest with you. Yes, creepy. They always are. Majority, they always are. Antonio, yes, I do. I know 5150. I gotta find time, and I keep saying every week, "Oh, I'm gonna do it next week. I'm gonna do it next week." I'm gonna get to it sooner or later. See that? I'm gonna go about 2 more minutes, man. My battery's about to die. Did I meet any of the Northern Raza from the Bay in the Bay? Absolutely, a gang of them. I don't talk about, I don't use those terms, like the term you used. I don't use those terms because those are terms that the CDC likes to use. Um, no, Googleplex, yeah, when you're a juvenile, yeah. Yeah, you're gonna chunk them, but I'm talking on the joint you don't. That's why I said in YA, I got down with a lot of, but you get down, man. In YA, we say all you do in YA is you gamble and fist fight. That's what you do. That's how you pass the time. Somebody that you're even cool with, one of your dogs, if he starts getting a big head because he beat up a couple of his enemigos, they call it checking it out. They say, hey, homie, let's just check it out. What that means is we're gonna go and get down, we're gonna fight, and I'm gonna really see what your hands are about, and after that, we're gonna eat a bowl together. You know what I mean? That's what we do. Real true talk. Blessings to you and yours, homie. So, hey, I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, G Loc, I see you. Appreciate that. Likewise. So, like I said, my battery's about to die. I was gonna do an hour. I'm at 52 minutes, and rather than have it just die on you guys, I'd rather tell you guys good night. Be safe, be smart. Tell the ones you love that you love them. And the one, hold on, Jacket says it's all about making an honest living and being with the family now, right, Dubs? You don't forget where you came from and try it out. Absolutely. Uh, Christian said, how can you be cool with someone after putting hands on each other? You ever fought any of your family members? It is what it is. You're not fighting them to kill them. You're fighting them to see are their hands good or not. Why it was psycho though? I'm about to bounce. Husky said, what earthquakes hit while busted? When I was in the hey, gracias Googleplex. When I was in the county, the Northridge earthquake shook the county way over in Santa Barbara like a motherfucker. When I was in YTS, we had the Joshua Tree one. That thing was crazy. Um, what else? I know there were other earthquakes, but those were two big ass earthquakes that I remember. Sex, you don't get nobody removed for that. A lot of people come into to prison and they're not killers, but unfortunately, prison will make them into that sooner or later. But like I said, you guys all have a good night. Stay safe, stay smart, and was I in YA with somebody from the East Side SB? They were my generation. The East Side wasn't really like I know now the East Side's bigger and but it was mainly West Siders and YA back then. But anyways, you guys have a good night. I'm out.